We are returning to the McInteer Villa.
I can't explain this place. There's just so much that goes on here. I know when it's time to not be here. You just feel that they're in your space and you can't shake it. That's when it's time to go home.
I was just gonna say, I almost hear faint talking.
Yeah, I thought it was like a woman talking.
Yeah.
Well, there was like it sounded like a scream, honestly.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
There was a knock down here. It was loud.
Did you hear that? No, it was like a whisper.
It just felt like something touched the back of my neck. Like
Found you.
Found you. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back down here in Atchison, Kansas tonight. We are returning to the McInteer Villa.
Yeah, guys, we actually weren't supposed to be here tonight. We booked another location, and unfortunately, the owner got COVID. So we ended up coming here. This is one of our favorite locations in all of Kansas, so it was a good excuse to come back. But this location has weird activity.
Yeah, it's very strange. You never really know what you're gonna get. Each floor is different every time you're here. Crazy history here. 9 documented deaths, if I remember correctly. So it's one of the spots that we love coming back to because the spirits here remember us, and they're very intelligent.
So I'm excited to get inside and see who wants to talk to us tonight, whether it's going to be someone from the history or, you know, maybe one of these entities that seem to scare Stephanie. I mean, she always says how she hates the basement and the second floor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go inside. She's gonna give us a quick history tour, and then we're gonna get into the investigation.
Let's do it.
My name is Steph O'Reilly, and I own the 1889 McInteer Villa in Atchison, Kansas. I bought the house January 2018 with my dad. The house was built in 1889, finished in 1 year for $14,000 for John McInteer. The house was a boarding house for 27 years, 1925 to 1952. 9 documented deaths. One was a So this was the front door when the house was built. There are the original pocket doors. The dining room this was always a dining room. The kitchen, actually, well, I'll tell you about the kitchen in a second. I'm not sure what room was used for what. I kind of just guess. I'm assuming this was the main parlor room, but there was a lady who lived here by herself from 1952 to 1969. Her name was Goldie, or Isabel Altus. She passed away in the rocking chair around the corner here. She was a piano teacher, so the piano was the first thing I brought in. Sometimes we hear a key being played, but I've never actually captured it on the camera. Some people have told me the rocking chair has rocked on its own. I've not seen it, but I have heard like creaking wood, so I don't know if it's footsteps, I don't know if it's the rocking chair, I just haven't seen it rock. The footsteps, the voices, there was an event here a few weeks ago, and I'm standing by the main staircase, and a man said, "Stephanie," plain as day. Lots of breathy whispers, lots of get out, leave, run, die. This is the dining room. The kitchen, when the house was built, that was the mud room. And I don't know when it was changed to a kitchen. I'm assuming maybe when it was a boarding house, or maybe when Mr. Girardi bought the house in 1969. Every owner that's lived here has died here. I don't love her. When I said it like that. You know, I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know, for business, if I leave this to my kids, I probably should move in. I tell people it does it for you. Just hanging out, having conversations with people, just hanging out at the dining room table, and you hear steps on the staircase. You hear the voices. The kitchen, I don't like the kitchen. It's what used to be the mudroom. I don't know what it is about that kitchen. It's really uncomfortable. So when I spend the night in here by myself, if something happens, I'm not gonna go because I have to go out that way. I'm not gonna do it. But when you guys were here last, that door opened up.
That's when the door opened.
I don't like it. There's something not okay with that kitchen. You hear knocking. I was here with some friends sitting at the table, and somebody knocked at the back door, so we got up and nobody was here. This is my least favorite area, which is also my favorite area. So I tell people the second floor is my favorite, least favorite. I also say, my exact words are, "F this floor." I don't like this floor, but if I'm investigating, this is where I want to be. I would rather be in the basement with 7 rooms, looks like Silence of the Lambs, like you're gonna get murdered. I'd rather be down there by myself than up here. I don't like it. And I keep looking at this boy down. I just got that boy doll that's sitting down.
Oh, good.
And
More dolls.
he's a little creepy.
Yeah.
He's a lot creepy, actually. But the Thomas doll is still
Also creepy.
Oh, yeah, creepy. Mm-hmm. The footsteps in the hallway are very distinct. You can't tune them out. They vibrate the entire floor. And I didn't do this on purpose to have mirrors facing each other.
Yep.
But and I also don't know if it's making things like more active up here. this is Goldie's picture, actually. Somebody had given me this mirror and they had her face put in it. So I brought it out to show somebody and I just left it. And then, so I don't know if that is making things crazier, but the shadows in the hallway, I had some friends here, they were at this end of the hallway and they heard knocking and tapping at both ends. So I came up and checked the camera. There was a shadow in the middle of the hallway and it came down and it kind of looked like a crab. Like it went up the wall. 1922, October 10th, Charles Donovan shot himself in the right temple with his own .22 caliber rifle, and it lodged in the left side of his brain for 2 hours, and then he died. Okay, this area here, I just think that there's just something off with this area. The bathroom here is extremely uncomfortable. I was actually in here tonight and I was talking to the house saying, don't embarrass me. And I could hear some movement down here, so I thought you guys were here, so I poked my head out and there was nobody. The stairs here have been very uncomfortable. There's a video of a kid being running around the corner. The shadows on this floor, I don't know if they're kids, I don't know if they're adults. This room does look a little weird. This is a lot of dolls and it's freezing in here. This, to me, is the most comfortable room on the second floor. I don't find it creepy. But I just got these doll houses donated from a friend, I want to say not that long ago, but as soon as they pulled into the driveway, my kitchen sink turned on full blast. They said there's somebody named Jenny or Olive attached to it. I don't know. This is Esmeralda. She has human hair. She did call me a stupid dumb bitch, which is hilarious and spot on. But that doll over here, the marionette on the dresser, she creeps me out way more than this one. Her head, I was taking a nap here because, again, naps aren't gonna take themselves. And when I got up, her head was to the side. And so I got on the camera and you see it kind of falls down, but it goes one way and then it goes the other way. I find her a lot creepier. I don't know. Just a lot of creepy dolls in here.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you want me to show you the attic?
Yeah, let's
okay.
do it.
All right. Oh gosh, it is pitch black. And I don't have lights. I don't know what takes place up here or what they use the attic for. It's just a huge open attic. People have told me furniture has moved up here and I was always like, oh, that's awesome. Like, did it really? But I was doing Estes with some friends and as I was sitting in the chair actually moved when I was sitting in it. This skeleton has turned its head. He looks creepy.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
I put better googly eyes in him, so these don't come out. She's turned her head. The attic door has unlocked and opened recently. I couldn't get it on video because right before I did it, something knocked this off of the bookcase. So there's something about this area. I don't know. Yeah.
Central staircase area.
Yes. Okay, basement.
So
this area is very uncomfortable. The stairs are uncomfortable. So the basement is, I find the basement's awesome. 7 rooms. I don't know what the basement was used for. Some people say illegal abortions. Some say illegal adoption. Some illegal liquor sales. Of course, no documentation. I have an EVP, well, not really an EVP. We heard a baby crying down here, so I don't know who that was. Over here is where lots of balloons. These dolls have moved, and the cabinets have opened up not that long ago. I was talking about possibly illegal abortions down here and came down and the cabinet was open. Something in here like Sturdy Jokes. That's why there's 2 balls in his crotch and his throat. Should be. That Jack doll, it's a Charlie McCarthy doll, but he said his name was Jack. The rooms around the corner, something has crawled across the ceiling. So you can't even tell there's another room back there because it's just so dark. But, oh goodness, okay. So this room, people have seen a full body apparition. This room, this would be my least favorite. Oh, this light doesn't work. Something stands in front of that curtain. It's crawled across the ceiling. It's thrown a rock at me. I came down the stairs, something mimicked me. I had said, who does that? Because the curtains were open. So it's on Instagram and it said, you hear somebody say, who does that? And then they threw a rock. They didn't hit me, so we're good, but they could do better. Anyway, I did go home that night. That was one of the nights I did go home because if they can throw a rock, they can throw a knife. I don't know who all haunts the villa. Something mimics people. So I've heard my dad talking. I don't think it's my dad. I've heard me talking when it's nothing I've said. 3 people have seen me here when I'm here, but not in the area they've seen me. I just tell people I don't have a specific area that's the most active. I don't have a specific time. The house does what it wants, when it wants, how it wants, and
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell if it was upstairs or like on the floor.
It kind of, yeah, it sounded like it was a distance, but
it was like
Yeah.
a knock or something.
it does what it wants, when it wants,
Yeah.
when it wants. So yeah, I just kind of, when I am here investigating, we just kind of like hang out, chit chat, and we figure out where the most active area is that night. I always love the basement, but I love the second floor. So yeah, I can't explain this place. People have asked, has it been on TV? No, it's not been on TV, but I don't think I explain it correctly. There's just so much that goes on here, and it's not just me saying it. For the most part, I won't talk about. I won't go out of this house and talk about this house for the most part. But it was rated number 3, USA Today, top haunted destination. So there's something just about this place that like I said, I don't know who all haunts the place, but it's something new or something happens. It seems it's never just quiet the whole time. There are groups that have, up and left. There was a lady who was here last Saturday who lasted till about 11 o'clock. It's a different feel when you're by yourself. When I'm by myself, I have up and left. I've had the house 7 years, and I've probably left, 5 or 6 times. When it feels off, nothing even has to happen, honestly. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. It's how I explain it to people. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. There are days where I'm sure the house just doesn't want Steph, and I get it. So when I get here and it just feels, I say it's like your little brother. I'm not touching you. You just feel that they're in your space and you can't shake it. That's when it's time to go home. And I know that. So there was a time I drove my hour out here. I went upstairs to do some painting, walked down the hallway, came down the main staircase, and went home. I wasn't here for more than 5 minutes. It did not feel okay, so I went right back home. So I know when it's, for the most part, I know when it's time to not be here. You can find McInteer on Facebook or Instagram at the 1889 McInteer Villa. And my website is 1889McInteerVilla.com.
All right, guys, so we moved all the way to the top of the house. We're up in the attic right now. We're going to start off with an Estes method, see if we can make contact with anyone in the house here. I'm not entirely sure who we're going to get tonight. If we're going to get someone from the McInteer family, maybe Goldie, or someone who just passed through, because with all the history this house has, there's so many different names to remember.
Yeah, it's one of those spots that has a lot of different layers, like an onion, Shrek, and we've had a lot of interaction here over the last few years, so I'm excited to see what we get tonight. We're starting out up here. He's going to go in for Estes. We have the bell going, the bell app going on his phone over there. I'm going to kind of just move around because we've had a lot of different noises up here, shadow figures. The skeletons in that corner move a lot, so I'll go show you guys those, and we'll just kind of see what we can get before we move down throughout the rest of the house.
Yeah, thank you, Spotted Ghost, for the bell app.
All right, so we're going over here to start. Also, guys, it's cold up here. The rest of the house isn't cold. Up here is.
Get out.
Get out. Okay, what a welcoming.
Sound like, what are you doing here, or why are you here?
We're just here to talk, here to communicate with you. My name is Steve. That's Dylan over there in the chair. He should be able to hear whatever you tell him, and he'll tell me. Do you have a message for us?
Get out.
Okay, why do you want us to get out so bad? Those are the skeletons that have moved on camera by themselves. The video's actually great.
It's him?
It's who? Is there some... There's the noise over there. I actually don't know what that was. It sounded like something moved.
Hi, guys.
What is that noise? Hi, do you remember us? That was a weird noise too. I don't know what that was. You remember us from our other visits here?
A lot of voices coming through. I can't really make them out, though.
Do you remember our names?
Down.
Do you want us
It's like I said, tunnel.
tunnel? Do you want us to go downstairs? We're gonna go downstairs.
It sounded like he said he's coming. There was like a voice in the background, female voice.
Who? Who's coming?
Stop it. The man.
Do you know the man's name? Is the man from this house? Do you recognize the man?
Sit.
You want me to sit? Where? Make a noise where you want me to sit.
Help me.
Where are you?
They're back.
We're back. These are the ones that move. They like turn their heads. Who are we talking to? Can we have your name? I'd like to know who I'm speaking with.
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me?
Sit.
Where? Did you make a noise? I found the creaky floorboard.
Female voice keeps coming through. I can't make it out though.
Where do you want me to sit? There's a lot.
Don't leave.
There's a lot of chairs up here. Where do you want me to sit? There's like 40 chairs up here. There's also a device on this table over here. If you tap it, it's going to make a little bell noise. Lets us know you can hear our voice. Can you do that?
Don't go.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to be in the house for pretty much
Evil.
We're going to be in the house for pretty much the whole night.
It's like I said, an open door.
Are you going to open a door for us? We'd appreciate that. Which door are you going to open?
You'll know.
Okay. Will you do it in front of us so we can see it?
We can get him. I'm bleeding.
What happened? Who hurt you?
Said you something.
Oh, that was really weird. Oh, that was weird. It just felt like something touched the back of my neck. Like it
Found you.
found you. It literally just felt like something like ran like 2 or 3 fingers down the back of my neck. I thought it was like a string or something, but I looked and there's not a string here, so that's a problem. And then it says found you right after. It literally felt like somebody
We're
like
dead.
took a couple fingers down the back of my neck. I think so. Do you remember passing away? Do you remember what happened? Oh my God, that was weird. Because I saw this string here, and I was like, oh, maybe that rope is like behind me, but it is not.
Coming up.
Are you coming upstairs? What the hell was that? That sounded like a voice from right over here.
Is it March?
It's February, it's almost March. That sounded like a voice from right over here.
You're dead.
I might be. I don't really know how this all works.
Good luck.
What do you mean good luck? What's gonna happen? Did you touch me? It's okay if you did. I just kind of want to know. So I can be sure.
Female voice keeps coming through. I can't make out what it's saying though. You will die.
Yeah, everybody will. We all
Kill
die.
him.
Well, that you don't need to speed it up. We all die eventually. Why do you want to kill me? Why can't I just die when I'm supposed to die? Seems kind of rude. Somebody here trying to scare us?
Let me in.
Are you at the door?
Red.
The door's red. The door's. Are you at the red door? Is that what you're saying? You need me to open this door? I feel like I need to know. Who is this? I need to know who this is before I let you in. No offense. Who's trying to get in? The door on the other side is painted red, so if they were coming up, they would see the red door. Are you behind this door? Knock on the door if you want to come in.
You're leaving?
No, I'm not leaving.
Bring me.
I'm not leaving yet. Somebody said they wanted to come in. In a few minutes, we're going to go downstairs. We're going to move to the second floor. Yeah, you can come with us.
We know?
Oh. Are you down there waiting for us?
It sounded like it said something like, don't have time.
You got somewhere to be?
Died.
These ghosts are too busy. They don't got time for us, I guess. Before we go down, can I have your name? You're free to come down there with us to talk to us. We're going to move throughout the house.
So like I said, mother?
I'm not going to call you mother.
You can go?
I can't go?
What are you here for?
Just here to talk to you. We're trying to communicate. Are you the mother of the house?
Who is that?
Me? I'm Steve. That's Dylan. Do you see somebody else up here? If you do, feel free to let me know, so I don't see them. What a weird session. That touch was strange. It felt like something rubbed their fingers on my back and it says, I found you right away. A lot of communication, constant talking.
It sounded like what happened in that one's something.
It's like constant communication this entire time, nonstop chattering. A couple weird noises. I thought I heard the voice over there talking about a red door and wanting to come in. They know we're coming downstairs. I think whatever is.
Someone's like whispering.
I think whatever's here is intelligent, recognizes us, remembers us, knows that we're going downstairs to talk to them. Somebody's waiting down there. Somebody's waiting right outside that door. So I'm going to pull him out. We're going to go down the floor. We're going to try Spirit Talker. We're going to try Ghost Tube, a bunch of equipment, millimeters, REM pods, all that kind of stuff. Blanket the floor, try to communicate with whoever's on that floor, and we'll just go from there. So let's get a good jump and pull him out of here.
Jeez. Any of that make sense?
Yeah, really weird. Constant. You were just constant chatter the whole time, talking. I think they recognize us. I think they remember us. Somebody is waiting downstairs for us. I said, we're going to come down to the next floor. And you said, we know. And then you said, let me in. I said, oh, are you over by the door? Which door? And you said red. And if you're coming from down there, the door is red.
Right.
And so like nonstop that, I was standing over here and it felt like something like touched me in the back of my neck, like 2 fingers right here. And at first I was just going to like brush it off, not pay attention because I saw the rope on that pole and I was like, oh, it's probably the rope going up behind me. And then I turned around and there was nothing behind me.
Right.
Right when I was saying that, you go, found you.
Oh.
Just like that. So super, super weird. Definitely intelligent. The bell didn't go off at all. I thought I heard a voice at one point. A couple weird noises. Just nonstop chatter though. So we had to get downstairs, see who's waiting for us, and try to go from there.
It was weird too. The one voice that came through said like, do you want tea or like sit or something like that. It sounded like it had an accent, like either English or Irish. So immediately I thought maybe that's McInteer, John McInteer. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody here is definitely intelligent. They definitely remember us. They're ready to talk, it seems like, but they might be waiting downstairs. So let's get down there. Let's throw everything we have at them and see if we can make contact.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys, so we're down on the second floor now. We have this entire area blanketed. There's millimeters, REM pods throughout in different rooms and in the hallway. We're also running Spirit Talker and Ghost Tube simultaneously at the same time, which is what simultaneously means.
Oh, wait, what just went off? I might have saw the mirror. I think this one went off.
The
Next
mouth?
next to the scary dolls.
Awesome, perfect, great.
Because I saw the light up, like the
The light up.
The light up.
We've also had a lot of experiences on this floor. We've been here, this is our third time now. Third time filming. We've been here for a couple other things like her Christmas party and that kind of stuff. This floor is weird.
It is,
It's a really strange floor. A lot of shadow figures, a lot of voices, footsteps, that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna kind of wander and see what happens.
And they've got some really crazy stuff. Just when groups like coming through here doing maintenance and whatnot, they always post it on Facebook and Instagram too. So
They have a room down there that's full of haunted dolls, as you guys saw during the history tour. I was begifted?
Wow.
Bequeathed a haunted doll this evening.
Drop a comment. Begifted.
Yes, begifted the haunted doll. Perfect. Who's down
I thought it was
there?
down there.
I thought it was over here.
What? Well, I'm gonna start the Spirit Talker anyway.
Mine's fired up.
So as we were just saying, we have some devices set up that should hopefully make it easier for you to talk to us. Seemed like someone was waiting for us down here. Can you interact with one of these devices? Let us know that you're here.
That's down there.
Yeah, it was like a knock by the window. Not window, mirror, I guess. You know, mirror
Window
could be a
mirror.
window.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing she said. She's got a mirror there, and she accidentally left this one out here, so now she's almost created like this portal. That was down there.
Yeah, there's another
It's
one.
down by those dolls again.
It's like by the mirror though.
Yeah.
Which this area right here, this section of the hallway is where she captures a lot of crazy stuff.
Right.
Can you set off that device on the ground for us, please? So it lights up, makes some noise.
Just gotta grab the top of it.
What is it?
Need trust.
Need trust. It sounds like somebody just walking. Like it sounds like
Yeah.
the floor creaking.
We trust you to make a noise for us, I guess.
If one of those dolls starts walking.
It sounded like it was on the wall.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Well, she said they have one that crawls on the walls.
That's cool. Super awesome.
What is that?
Hello?
Did we just say that at the exact same time?
Yes, we did,
Okay.
yep.
I don't trust that one in the red.
But it said it needs trust.
I won't be trusting that one in the red. That thing moves, I'm kicking it in the forehead.
Well, yeah.
Full offense.
There's a lot of dolls in here. A lot going on. Can you set off that device right in front of the dolls? There's another one in the doll room, just down the hall here. Works exactly the same way.
Now it's back there. There's
Yeah.
noise back there now.
Back
too.
towards the staircase.
Hello? What is that? I don't know.
Teenager.
It's a teenager.
Yeah, that was on the stairs.
Yeah. Sounds like something moving down there.
Yeah. They have some balloons in this hallway as well. Can you touch one of them? Throw it, kick it?
It's down there now.
Yeah. We'd love to have evidence of what you're capable of here. We've had some crazy stuff happen. People have come through and had crazy stuff happen. We would love to showcase what you're capable of.
Ritual.
Ritual.
This isn't a ritual. We're not trying to summon anything. We're trying to talk to whoever's here.
They do have Ouija boards here though, and they've used them.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
All the Ouija boards and haunted dolls and whatnot, all these artifacts that are being
Yeah.
brought in here.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sound like a voice. Which is what we heard earlier before we even started filming. It was
Right.
like,
We were just sitting
that one didn't
downstairs.
sound as like high pitched or female.
Right.
But did we just hear you? I can tell where it came from though.
No.
It's like substantially colder in this room.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like significantly colder.
Well, this is where Stephanie thinks the gentleman took his life too.
Yeah, that's true. It's like cold.
Yeah.
In here, you can actually feel it like a difference.
Can you give us a sign
Did you
where,
hear
like the knocking?
that might have been, I thought I heard a voice. I thought I heard a voice.
Can you give us a sign wherever you are? Slam a door, knock on a wall.
Knife.
Knife?
Yeah, something like a knife.
No. Stephanie's comment earlier, if they can throw a,
18.
it's a teenager.
Yeah.
If they can throw a ball, they can throw a knife.
Not wrong.
I'm gonna knock. Can you knock back?
You set off one of these devices, we can turn off our lights. They're too bright.
Somebody said they were waiting to go upstairs and let them in. Did you go in when we opened the door?
Walk further.
Walk further?
Into the doll room? I was just gonna say, I almost hear faint talking.
Yeah, I thought it was like a woman talking
Yes,
downstairs.
like
Yeah.
it's like faint talking. And it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Hello? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was
something on the
downstairs.
stairs, yeah.
Don't mind the headless baby.
Are you trying to get us to go downstairs?
Can you speak again?
He's like back behind us.
Yeah.
Also, why is this painting giving the doll room the side eye?
Yes.
What's going on there?
So what the hell,
What the hell is going on in there?
Me, whenever I see the doll room, I'm like, hello?
Do you like Satan?
Do you like Satan?
What an
No.
icebreaker.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you like Satan?
Sure.
What?
See what happens.
What if it's John McInteer from 1889?
Why is he asking me if I like Satan?
I don't know, man. It's like people in the comments, the upside down cross. You like Satan?
Why? Do you like Satan? Just curious.
Maybe he pressed the wrong button. He meant to say like satin
Or Santa.
Santa, yeah. Satin clothing or Santa Claus.
He's like, oh shit.
My bad. Yeah, do you like Satan? That's crazy.
Haven't really put much thought into it. Probably not. Seems kind of mean. Do you like Satan? Well, it did say ritual too.
It did, yeah. Well, I mean, last night when we were at the Whiteface house,
Yeah.
I found like the witch's talisman or whatever
Yeah.
that's on the wall.
Yeah.
That was pretty weird.
Yeah.
And we said like 15 billion times, this is the last time you're ever going to be able to talk to somebody.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a weird connection.
And we weren't supposed to be coming here today.
Right.
We were supposed to go somewhere else, but the owner of the other location got COVID, so we couldn't go there. So thank you, Stephanie, last minute for letting us in again. Love
Big W.
McInteer. But maybe we accidentally brought something here. Sorry, Stephanie.
Sorry.
Sorry, Stephanie, my bad.
She's like, man, I hate the second floor. I hate the basement. What if we drop something off?
What if we bring you a demon?
Is that what you're trying to say? Did you follow us from last night's location? How about this? If you followed us from last night's location, can you set off one of these devices? Or make a really loud noise?
Sure, a thud.
Like above us?
Yeah, it was like one thud.
I lost my life here.
There's what, 9 documented deaths here? So that could be anybody.
Right, and you're the
Could be-
former owners.
Yeah, it could be.
Did you hear that?
No.
There was like footsteps.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Like, I thought it was me at first, and then I stepped over here and it didn't make any noise.
No, I didn't even hear it.
It was like clicking, though, like it was on the wood.
Gross. Because I mean, that could be Goldie. It could be, yeah, McInteer's. It could be anybody from the boarding house, the guy that took his own life.
Right.
What's your name?
Bodies below.
Bodies below. I don't think anybody's buried here.
I don't think so. Is there something hidden about this place?
You said something about go to the tunnel.
Yeah, tunnel was
You
really
said
clear.
go down and then said something about like the tunnel.
Like when I heard that too, I was thinking the basement hallways kind of
Yeah,
like tunnels.
like the weaving corridors.
Right, but I wonder if there is like actually something down there that was covered up,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, I was just thinking about too, like with those weaving corridors, how scary it's going to be when we go to the UK and the places are like from the year 8. We used to sacrifice people down here. Come on in.
Well, have fun.
That's going to be scary.
Places like the Hellfire Caves
Yeah.
that are literally just in.
Lep Castle,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
had like a
right.
torture chamber.
I mean, you'll have that, I guess.
Neat. I was just thinking about that because like down there it's like old and stone and like winding passages, and then there it's going to be really old stone and winding passages.
Talking about stone tape theory.
Yeah.
Here with family.
That's
Okay.
nice.
That could be anybody from, again, McInteers.
Right. I was trying to look here. I'm pretty sure one of these is Henry VIII. Yeah, isn't that guy Henry? Yep. Well,
Check out my sword. That's what he said.
he's got a sword.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever said that personally, but maybe.
I'm sure he did.
You think he was just like,
Yeah, when he got a new one. It's like the new phone.
check out my sword, bro.
Yes.
Is this thing dope?
100%. You wouldn't do that?
I mean, I would personally. I don't know if Henry VIII would, though.
Probably.
What do you have, like 9 wives or something?
But he said, check out this sword.
That's crazy. Oh, pause.
Oh, man. Stephanie's not going to let us back here.
No, we're definitely banned.
Do you want to talk to us before we go downstairs? We can go down to the first floor. You hear that?
What'd you hear?
We show his lights.
We show his lights.
You didn't hear that?
No, what does it sound like?
It was like a really long like hum, like a female hum. It was like it was not like wailing or anything, but it was almost like a hum, but it was like I don't know. It didn't sound like a song, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Like a mummy?
Kinda. Yeah. Or I guess it could have been like conversation, but like one voice, but it could be muffled, like very far away, so I couldn't hear discernible words.
Right.
But it was probably 3 or 4 seconds. It was long. I couldn't tell where it was coming from though.
The ether. Can you speak up a little bit for us, please?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
I mean, it could be talking about whatever is possibly
Yeah.
covered, you know? Is there a secret here at the McInteer Villa you're trying to tell us about? A hidden tunnel? Something in the basement?
1940s.
1940s.
So after Prohibition.
That was during the boarding house days. Mm-hmm. If there's going to be a time when there's probably stuff that's going on that's not recorded.
Right.
Could have been people in and out of here all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to move down to the first floor in a minute. We're going to try some other devices to talk to you, okay? Because when you said go down, like maybe they meant go all the way down. Again, tunnels, like it could be trying to get us to the basement.
Right, because they look like tunnels.
Right. And then it says it was waiting for us and it wanted to come upstairs. So like maybe again, we opened the door, now it's down here. Now it's like, okay, now we're downstairs. Because we heard the voices or whatever and that walking downstairs when I was over by the stairs too.
Is that what you're trying to get us to do, to go downstairs?
You gonna come down there with us? What was that?
It was like footsteps, yeah.
Did you hear that?
That's what I heard earlier.
It was footsteps and that almost sounded like I don't even know, like not a breath, but like
I
a,
like using this.
okay.
That's good.
I don't know what the other noise was. It was like footsteps and it almost sounded like,
Sound like the Predator.
yeah, like, That's, I don't know how to, like, almost like, not a breath out, but like maybe fabric? I don't know. Like, it was weird. It sounded below us, like sounded down, distant.
Right.
That's the only thing about like here though, there's a staircase open over here and a staircase open there, so you can hear everything from downstairs.
Right, but it doesn't echo at the same time.
Right.
It just travels,
Yeah.
you know?
All right, we're gonna come downstairs. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that one.
It was like the same kind of noise.
I heard that.
Yeah. Maybe we go down the front stairs.
Yeah, probably
We
say
should go that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go downstairs.
Grab everything and go down there.
Let's do it. All right, so we're on the first floor. Gonna kind of wander. This area has got a lot going on, a lot of shadows down here, voices, footsteps from upstairs, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna start kind of without equipment. We want to see if we can hear some of these things that we were hearing upstairs, the voices, the knocks, and that kind of stuff. And again, it's been kind of leading us downstairs tonight, so
Yeah.
I think we just kind of wander. This is also where Goldie passed away, guys.
Yeah, this
Right
rocking
here.
chair.
Which is actually kind of crazy. They have a news article printed out about it up there. So,
Miss Altis, we've heard that people have caught your rocking chair moving. Could you give it a push for us or make a noise somewhere?
or if you're upstairs and you can hear us still, can you yell to us? Just want to know who's here and who might want to communicate with us tonight. We're friends of Stephanie's. She cares a lot about this house and all of you.
There's noise in here.
Yeah, what was that? I heard it.
It sounded like metallic.
Yeah. Surprisingly dark in here.
Did you hear that?
No.
It was like a whisper.
I didn't hear it.
I couldn't tell if it was like shushing us or if it was just like one word. It was just like, shh.
No, I didn't hear it.
That was really weird, actually. Can you try to speak up a little bit for us, please?
Where did it sound like it was coming from?
Like over here, either in the kitchen area or...
It wasn't her, was it?
Oh my lord.
Did you say something?
Off camera, we were talking about how it looks like the lady in black from the cities.
Blink twice if you said something.
I'll leave.
If she blinks, I will not tell you, but there will be signs.
Thanks. But this is the area last time we were here, we caught that door opening, or Stephanie's camera was actually...
Yeah, the camera on the fireplace caught it, because it was after we were done filming. We had just turned off the cameras, and it sounded like the door was like opening, so it was same thing, like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we both stopped because we heard the door opening, and it swung all the way open, and there was nobody there. That was crazy.
That was really cool. Are you in the kitchen?
Or the mud room, as you may have known it. That was a knock out there.
Yeah.
Or the mud room, as you may have known it. That was a knock out there.
Yeah.
Or the mud room, as you may have known it. That was a knock out there.
Yeah. Sounded like it was on the cabinet. One of the cabinets in there.
Can you open one of those?
There's like footsteps above us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's on the stairs. Are you upstairs? I'm thinking a lot of stuff here too is residual.
100%, yeah. How many people lived in this house and walked through this house day to day?
Might have been my eyes, but I thought I just saw something move behind you.
What did it look like?
In the kitchen. It just was like I just saw like a change in light almost. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like something blocked out some of the light coming from one of those windows in there, or like the whatever's glowing on the counter, like the outlet.
Right.
It was like something just blocked it. I don't know. It was out of the corner of my eye though.
If you're in the kitchen or the mudroom area, Stephanie's told us how much she feels uncomfortable in there.
They're like, thanks.
Thanks, man. Can you make a noise in there? Or open one of the doors?
This house is beautiful. We really like it here. Did you enjoy living here? Did you hear that?
Like a voice? Yeah.
It was upstairs. It sounded like a guy. It was like, whoa. It was like one word.
That's what I mean. I'm telling you, I think John is here. John McInteer.
John, are you upstairs? Can you come down here?
Whether it's Mr. McInteer, maybe someone from the boarding school days, boarding house days, whether it's one of the other residents we haven't called out by name, can you give us a sign that you're here? You can hear our voices.
Again, my name is Steve. This is Dylan over here. We've been here a few times before, and we've talked to you. We know you're here. Is that on the stairs?
Like the creek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you willing to communicate with us tonight?
Somebody's in there.
In this room?
Yeah.
It's moving.
Yeah.
I just hear footsteps. Oh, that was loud. That was in here. That was in here. I don't know what it was. Did you knock on something?
Oh,
That's
I heard that
behind
one,
me.
yeah.
Can you knock on that again? As loud as you can.
Yep. It was above us this time.
That sounds like it's above us.
Thank you so much. Can you come down the stairs to talk to us?
Stephanie said she's heard you call her name before. Could you say something out loud for us?
Just to give you guys a little insight too, it's pitch black.
It's dark in here. That's why I'm flipping my LCD screen around. I don't want to walk into anything.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of really cool furniture I want to take. It's mine, Stephanie.
Just so you know.
I texted her and I was like, I'm going to bring a U-Haul and take all your furniture.
It comes here tomorrow, just
It's
empty.
gone.
Nice chandelier. Yoink.
Be a shame if it was in my house.
There's footsteps again.
Yeah, it's directly above us.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I feel like a lot of this tonight so far has been residual.
Or even just avoiding us. There's
Right.
the one thing that seems like it wants us to go downstairs. So that might be still waiting for us in the basement, but like
Awesome.
a lot of other stuff does either seem residual or just kind of like going about its thing and just avoiding us, not
Right.
in the mood to communicate tonight, which is fine. I mean, I get it. We're obnoxious. It's 3 a.m.
All right, set off that device. All right, do it again.
They're like, no.
No, I'm not gonna
I'm
do
going to bed.
Me too, man.
You know, I'm worried one of these times I'm going to come out here and that thing is not going to be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's like disorientingly dark in here.
Check on it quick. It's still there. We're okay.
I just tried to walk over here and I almost fell over.
Yeah.
It's so dark in here.
It's way darker in here than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It's just footsteps upstairs. Again,
Yeah, just walking.
It's like creaking the floors above us. John McInteer? Isabel Altus? Do you hear that? It's literally just walking upstairs. It's like right above us. Did you hear that?
I didn't even hear it, no. What was it?
That one sounded like a female voice.
Like,
That
words,
sounded like
or-
behind me. I don't know if it was like towards the kitchen or this back staircase over there too.
the mannequin over there?
No, she's
No.
she's asleep. Isabel, are you upstairs?
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah, what is that? It sounds like somebody's moving. Feel like you're not taking my furniture.
Get upstairs, everything's just in a pile.
He's gonna get a what? A U-Haul?
A what?
What is that?
When you said John McInteer, it sounded like calling out for like a duel. John McInteer?
Meet me in the front lawn. Nah, he'd kick my ass.
We understand he did a lot to build up Atchison.
It's just walking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock. Can you knock back?
Somebody's at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, literally right on this landing.
Yeah. There was like carpet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hang out on the staircase too.
Oh, yeah,
It's
100%.
wonderful.
Pretty awesome.
Sorry, I like architecture.
Which, guys, if you ever get the opportunity, definitely come here, book a day tour, book an overnight investigation.
Yep. Because you guys saw it during the history tour. This house is insane.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Insane. Oh, also, guys, insane is a good thing now for all the spirits that are here. That probably didn't have a good connotation.
Very good.
Yes, insane is good, guys.
Put that on a t-shirt. Insane is good, guys. That was weird.
What?
It didn't sound like walking. It almost sounded like someone cracking their knuckles. It was like... John McInteer said, "Oh, you wanted to smoke, huh?"
Okay, she's still there.
Oh, yeah, we were talking off camera about Insidious 3.
Yeah.
Ew, gross. That sounded like it was her, honestly.
It sounded like something slid.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
mean.
fabric.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really scary. I hate that quite a lot.
Yeah. Please don't move.
Because people have reported that thing has moved.
Yeah.
Like winked at them and
blink and stuff. If that thing winks at me, I'm going to leave.
stuff. Punch it in the head.
Yeah. If I was a ghost, I would so mess with that.
Oh, yeah,
I would
100%.
torment people.
Like just move the arm or like knock it over or something.
Turn her head slowly.
Wow. That's a bad image.
Do you hear that?
It's like walking, yeah.
No, I heard it. Like a female voice again, like. It sounded muffled. I can't tell if it's below us.
Well, if you're above us, can you make a noise?
It doesn't seem like a lot of what we're hearing is on this floor. It's either the footsteps above us or the voice below us.
Which I feel like is a common theme for here.
Yeah.
Like, I think they just hate us, honestly.
Well. How fast can you get downstairs? Step out of the way.
Yeah.
What?
That was like it sounded like a scream, honestly.
I didn't even hear it.
Like a female scream.
Literally didn't hear it.
It was like muffled though, like you were saying. It was almost like if someone had like a hoarse voice or like, you know, lost their voice. Did I just hear you? That was really weird.
Yeah, I didn't even hear it. In a minute, we're going to go downstairs to the basement. We know things have moved down there. Voices. We would love for you to do that if you want to come with us. It seems like somebody's been trying to get us to go down there all night. Making sure she's still over there.
Yeah.
Are you going to come with us?
Oh, that's a table. Can't see.
We're going to bring some equipment down there that should make it a little easier for you to communicate with us. Should be able to record your voice. So if you have a message you want to give us or anything you want to say to us or Stephanie, that would be a good time to do it. Can you make a noise if you're going to come with us? That was out there. It sounded like there was a movement in the kitchen.
A movement in the
A
kitchen.
single movement, just one. Just one movement.
I'm gonna ask one more time while we're up here. If you have the capability, can you please move one of the cupboard doors?
Can you please move?
Please get out of the way. Can you please move one of the chairs, one of the cupboard doors? One of the doors in general? There's a knock over
What
there.
the hell was that?
Yeah.
I just thought I saw another shadow out there.
In the mudroom kitchen area?
Yeah.
Well, good thing we have to go that way, yeah.
Shucks. I don't know. We haven't done any EVPs tonight, though.
No.
Let's go downstairs. Let's go to the basement. Let's bring the DR60s. We'll bring the REM pods and millimeters and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll try everything. We'll try that down there. We'll try Spirit Talker. We'll try Ghost Tube. We'll try a little bit of everything. See if we can make contact with whoever's been moving around tonight. Again, the voices, the footsteps, the knocks, the bangs. Yeah, I mean, we've been hearing stuff all night. It just seems like it's a little bit distant.
Yeah.
And we think they might have been trying to lead us down there. So maybe they're down there waiting for us.
And then for the personal channel, I'm going to set up a static cam up on the second floor so we can see if they do anything while we're down in the basement. So,
Perfect. All right, well, let's get down there and see if we can make contact.
yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go down to the basement. I almost just fell down the stairs.
Yeah,
Look at
guys.
that. You see that?
This is really treacherous, guys.
Almost just fell down the stairs.
Guys, look at this. Look at that.
It's so dark.
You can't because there's nothing there. It's so dark.
Dark. I almost died. All right, yeah, so we're going to go to the basement and try to talk to whoever seems to have been luring us down here tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe try some DR60s. We got the equipment with us. We can set it up throughout the different rooms. Things move down here, which is icky. So
Awesome.
Let's do that. Let's go do the thing. Oh my God.
It's so dark.
I can't see anything. There's a chair somewhere, isn't there? No. Okay, it's the baby crib. All right. Hello?
The baby's down here? What?
Hello?
Why is the baby down here?
My name is Steve. This here's Dylan. We're just here to talk to you. If there's anything you want to say, we're here to listen. We can share the message. If you have something you want to tell Stephanie or anybody else, we're going to put out some devices that should make it a little bit easier for you to communicate to us, okay? And let us know that you are here. This one, all you got to do is get up close to it and touch the top of it. Just like that. Lets us know you can hear us. Lets us know where you are, okay? Also, this doll in here is supposed to be haunted.
So his name is Jack? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Super cool. Hi, Jack. How you doing, brother? So we're gonna put this over here by our good friend Jack. There's some other devices that'll record your voice. We're gonna use those in a few minutes too. So if there is anybody down here, we're giving you many different options.
Jump out in the baby crib.
All right.
Oh,
and it's going
already.
off in the baby crib.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
No, I didn't hear.
There's a knock down here. It was loud. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I heard the. Yeah. Who is that?
Can you knock again? Just knocked again while you were talking. Can you make that same noise?
Mm-hmm. I heard it.
What the hell was that? I think this is where they wanted us to go. What? I think this is where they wanted us to go. Yeah.
What is that? Man, this one, I'm scared. It's haunted down here.
There's another knock in there. Did you hear that? That sounded like somebody's foot on the dirt in this room, right here.
He's right behind me, isn't
It literally sounded like somebody like scuffed their foot on the dirt. Is there somebody down here that's been waiting for us tonight?
Ooh, that was weird. I felt something on my neck.
If there's been somebody down here waiting for us tonight, can you touch this device in the crib again, the one with the red light? You've touched it a couple times. Just grab the top of it so it lights up and makes a noise. Let us know that you're down here and you've been waiting for us. You can do it. What is that?
It's like humming.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I was hearing upstairs. But now it's closer.
Right. Because it like echoes in the walls.
Yes.
So at least we're in the right spot, I guess.
Awesome.
Super epic.
Did you just hear that voice?
No, I didn't hear that
I
one.
heard a female voice.
I didn't hear it. I heard the humming, but.
What is that?
Hello? That was really close.
That's
Holy
right
shit.
in there. I can't see anything. Are you back here?
What the hell is that?
Stephanie, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing?
Are you in this back room? Can you make a noise for us?
There's something back there.
Something runs in front of those curtains, they said?
Yeah.
That's super awesome. Maybe they should just like try walking.
Yeah.
It's pretty
She
awesome.
said like she like opened them one time or something, or came down here and they said like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Look what you made me do.
Oh, the worst scene in that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Hello?
Ooh,
It's back out
again.
there. Yeah, it's back out there. Okay. Can you touch that device again? Did you want us down here all night? Is that what you've been trying to get us to do? Have you been waiting for us? I literally cannot see.
That's a wall.
You walk into the wall.
Wow, it's dark down here. If you're down here with us, you don't want to use these devices, can you make another noise?
All right, so we tried to wait. The heat turned on, started making noise. We tried to wait a few minutes. It hasn't stopped. So we're just gonna kind of move around it. We're gonna go back out here just so we don't have any noise contamination. But we thought we turned it off, but I guess not. So if you're out here, we're gonna talk to you. If you're in there, you gotta come out here.
Whole lot of noise going on in there.
We have these devices that can record your voice. We're gonna ask you a few questions. All you gotta do is come up to the little red light in our hand, speak as loudly and as clearly as you can, and try to answer them, okay? Won't take long. We'll be out of your hair. All right, I'm gonna set mine on this chair.
Okay.
You ready?
Just about.
So on the count of 3, come up into the red light either in my hand or in Dylan's hand. Speak as loudly and as clearly as you can, okay? Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Can you please tell us your name?
Do you like having visitors here?
What is the name of the woman who owns this house?
Is there some sort of tunnel down here that was covered up?
Who have you been hearing all night, humming and walking around?
Can you say Atchison?
One, 2, 3. All right. Let's see, ouch, if they make any clear responses.
Yes.
So we can figure out who's been making all those noises. Let's see. Hello? I didn't record any of it.
Didn't record any of it?
Nope. I didn't record literally any of it.
No?
No. There's players. Let's see
Yeah,
what you got.
let's see what this one got.
I have no idea why that didn't record.
Who?
What? What was that?
That's really weird.
That's weird.
It's like chatter.
There's a voice after a couple of them that's a little bit louder than the rest.
Yeah.
See if we put it on the computer and get my headphones plugged in, we might be able to make out what it's saying. There's definitely voices there, and we can't quite make them out. So if you guys think you know, put it down below. Drop a comment what you think they might be saying and just put a timestamp. I don't know why mine didn't record.
No, that's
I hit the
really
button,
weird.
I did the whole thing, everything's fine.
Right.
Nothing recorded. I don't know. Let's do another one, I
Yeah.
guess, because let's do them in here though, because it seems like there might be something around here.
Would it make sense? Because, I mean, we had the REM pod hitting out there.
That's
too.
true, that's true.
I'll try this chair this time.
Okay, and I'll try this one.
All right.
I just kicked it.
Take that.
All right, we're gonna try that again, okay? Speaking to the device in my hand or the one in Dylan's hand. I guess they're gonna go on the chairs, not in our hands. Speaking to them as loudly and as clearly as you can, okay? 1, 2, 3. Who built this house?
Are you scared of us? Or do you not trust us?
We've said our names a few times tonight. Do you remember them?
Can you see us?
Can you say McInteer?
What year is it for you?
One, 2, 3. All right.
What is that the
Pinging.
is it the bell?
I don't know what it
The
is.
bell?
It's, oh, it's someone here. It's someone on this table.
Thanks, I guess.
What in the world?
Is that Jack?
Out of nowhere, that just red lines like that for like 10 seconds and then
Right.
stops?
Why is he trying to lead us into the back room with the scary dolls?
Hello? Are you in here? That was weird. I came in and it was redlined. It was like all the way up to the blue.
Huh.
And it held.
Right.
Okay, let's
Weird flex.
see what we got this time here.
Hmm.
Who built this house? Are you scared of us? Or do you not trust us? We said our names a few times tonight. Do you remember that? Can you see us? Can you say McInteer?
That might say it.
Back again.
Can you say McInteer? What year is it for you?
I don't know.
So a couple more louder things. Nothing super clear. Maybe McInteer.
Right.
I don't know why that thing was pinging though.
Yeah, that's weird.
Who built this house? Are you scared of us? Or do you not trust us? We said our names a few times tonight. Do you remember that? Can you see
Where's
us?
all that?
Play it back.
We said our names a few times tonight. Do you remember that? Can you see us?
Wow, it's a few words there.
Can you say McInteer? What year is it for you?
It's definitely something.
Yeah.
So that, okay, right? All night we're hearing knocking, footsteps, walking, bangs, humming, everything. A lot of times it seems like it's trying to lure us down, move us down, move us down, move us down, move us down to the basement. We get down to the basement, now we start getting these decently loud EVPs. That REM pod hits.
Right. We're
This-
hearing the noises in the back room.
This goes crazy.
Yeah.
We're hearing more voices.
That's what's like got to be so frustrating from their end too. Whether they're ghosts, whether they're in
Right.
another dimension, whatever it is.
Right.
You finally get the people you're trying to talk to down to the area where you're like,
Right.
this is where I am. This is one
Right.
of the most powerful. And for whatever reason, you can't make that connection.
Right. Or they just got us down here so they could go upstairs and leave us alone.
True, also
if,
plausible.
If we get them in the basement, we can go to bed.
We're going to go upstairs.
Look at this. We'll get them in the basement. We'll go to bed.
Get upstairs and the door's locked.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. This place is such a strange location because the activity like that happens.
Right.
It's a little bit different every time, but there's stuff going on here. I don't know. It's one of these spots we'll definitely have to come back to, but let's get upstairs, let's wrap this up, and we'll get onto the road.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, guys, with that basement session being done, that is a wrap here on Right at the McInteer Villa.
It's a strange house. It's a beautiful house. Thank you again, Stephanie, for hooking us up very last minute. It's one of those spots that always has something.
Right.
It's just a little bit different.
I feel like tonight it seemed like it was either majorly residual or they could have been just avoiding us. Like you said, maybe they saw us come in. They're like, oh, we thought we had an off night. Not going to talk to these guys, you know? Could be just a different vibe.
Yeah, but we definitely heard voices, footsteps, bangs, some weird stuff. That touch on my neck in the attic session and then you saying, I found you, was really weird. So it's one of these spots that we're definitely going to keep coming back to because we love Stephanie, we love the house. The spirits here, they're smart and they know what they're supposed to do and they do interact with you. So it's one of those spots we do got to come back to, but let's get on the road, let's get some sleep and see where we end up.
And guys, make sure you check the description if you guys want to check out the McInteer Villa, check out their Facebook, their Instagram, all that good stuff, and their website to book it. But we're hitting the road.
Plug down below. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time.